friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Dee. I am a Saint Beauty artist, a Savvi brand partner, which is an athleisure brand, and I am a DIY lash enthusiast. So you're probably clicking on this video because you're interested in DIY lashes. Maybe you're starting out in the DIY world, or maybe you are just branching out to different brands. But I love to do these videos because it's really sometimes hard on the website when you're looking at different brands or you're looking at different styles to see what it may look like on an actual real person. So I like to do this video to kind of show you what the lashes look like, what it looks like on my eye type. Obviously, my eye and my lash map is going to be different than yours. And so what it looks like on me could look completely different on you, but at least you get an idea of what the lash looks like and how it may look. So I'm really excited because I'm trying out the style Linx Lashes VIB. It's a mix between like black and brown like lashes, and so they're less harsh than some of the other ones that are just all black. So I am on a mission to try every single one of the Linx Lashes styles that they offer because I absolutely love this brand. So I still think Lilac Street is amazing, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, every single lash style that I try in the Linx Lashes, I'm like, okay, this might be my favorite. Okay, this might be my favorite. Okay, this might be my favorite. And what I love about it is they are super, super soft. Every lash style that I've tried has been very, very, very soft. They have a very small band, which makes them super, super comfortable. I think pretty much all their lashes come in either a C or D curl. So if you are like me and have hooded eyelid, I can do a D curl, but I don't like to do a D curl because it's more curly and it ends up hitting that bone and it's just super, super annoying. So I love the fact that they have that different curl option, and they also have a ton of length styles. So I got mine in the 12 millimeter and again, the C curl. So the one thing that I've said, and I've been very transparent about this in previous videos, is the packaging it's not the greatest packaging. And I'm still kind of figuring out how I'm gonna store these lashes because I have them in one of my drawers like this for the leftover ones, because I can get 2 sets out of these, like this whole strip usually gives me 2 sets of lashes, and I reuse I try to reuse my lashes, but the problem is I always see fabulous new styles that come out and I want to try everything. So I have a whole stack of used lashes that I should probably use one day and not spend so much money on lashes, but that's my toxic trait. What can I say? But really, really excited to try these because they're super fluffy, but I can't think you can see it. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it on camera, but right here you can see a little bit of the brown lashes poking through, so they're just going to be less harsh on the eyes. Now, obviously, I'm very fair skin. I have light hair, even though it is wet right now. I guess I should speak to that. I am getting ready in the morning and I have to balance my time, and so unfortunately, you guys get the wet hair D this morning, and I apologize, but that's real life, and I'm trying to multitask. But anyways, before I get into the video, I wanted to tell you guys the products that I'm using. If you're new to my channel, one thing that I like to point out is I'm not brand specific. I will try any brand, and if it's great in that brand, then I'll go with it. I'm not like die hard one particular brand because some brands may have better products. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the Lashify Pre-Cleanse. I'll be honest, I've never tried any pre-cleanse other than Lashify, so I can't say if this one's good or bad or if I would recommend it or not. It's just one that I've had for over a year now since I've been doing my lashes, and it works just fine. So the next thing that I'm going to be using, let's see, I just picked up a new Linx Lashes glue. Now they did say that they changed their formulation, and they said to dab it and not swipe it, so we'll see how that goes. But it looks pretty much the same, and it has a micro wand. Now, I absolutely loved, if you watch some of my other videos, since I've been using Linx Lashes, this has been my go-to lash formulation, lash glue over Lilac Street. So Lilac Street and Linx Lashes, to me, they get the same longevity. Actually, I'm gonna be doing a wear test pretty soon between Lilac Street and Linx Lashes glue to let you guys know which one actually does have the longest longevity, but just from my personal use, I've seen, or I've noticed, or my somewhat hypothesis is that they have pretty much the same longevity. The only thing I like about the lash, or the Linx lashes better than the Lilac Street, is the formulation. The glue is a little bit wetter, more wet. It's like slightly more wet, which makes it a little bit easier to apply, but again, they just changed it. So we'll see how it holds up. So I'll be using that. I'm gonna be going in with the Lashify Blow Tool. I've said this before, it's not a needed product, but it is nice to have just to speed up the drying time. And then last but not least, I'm gonna be finishing with the Lashify Glass. Gosh, I cannot speak today. But the Lashify Glass, this is the bond that kind of seals everything. I used to say that I liked it just because it had the ball end, and I didn't think any other brand had something similar. And I believe Linx Lashes does have a bond that has the little puffy ball at the end. So once I'm done with this, I will be branching out. Once I'm done with the pre-cleanse, I will be branching out, but this is just stuff that I've had in my collection since I used Lashify, and it seems to work just fine, so I'm gonna continue using it up. So let me go ahead and cut these lashes, and then I wanna show you them individually, and then I'll start putting them on. So these are the N1s compared to the V1B. So you can see here, they are just slightly lighter. They're not as harsh and black as these. So that's basically the biggest difference. They do look like a lash style that I would like. They seem to be really, really fluffy. Kind of, I would say probably closer to like the Lilac Street Feather lashes. That's kind of what it looks like, but I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. So this is kind of what he looks like. So definitely, you can see here, it's definitely curly, but the decurl is much curlier. So we're gonna go and see how this turns out. Okay, so that is one eye. You can see here, they're so pretty. I think these are probably more elegant. I mean, I do think that they look more natural, which I hesitate to say natural because I feel like any of the false lashes, they don't really look natural, but I think that they are 100% less harsh. When I look in the mirror, and I have to do the other eye. For whatever reason, the lighting here is, for me, like throwing it off. But when I look in the mirror, it is so, so pretty. It is so simple, it's so elegant, and so natural looking, but yet it's like my eyes, but better. So I'm absolutely loving them. So let me go ahead and do the other eye. So this is the second one, and I just feel like this one looks a little bit more sparse than that one. Like I'm loving this one, but I feel like this one is just not, and this eye has always looked, this is my not so great eye. So what I do is I take it and I like fold it up and it looks a little bit better, but I feel like right here, it just looks funny compared to that one. So I'm gonna try to double stack this one and maybe, hopefully it won't get. I think what I might do is, I think it's just right here that looks a little bit, like there's a lot of, I see a couple of the brown lashes where here I feel like it's a little bit thicker because I double stack them a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the lash in half and just try to put it right there, and maybe that will vump it up. I don't even know, I'm making up words now. I think I'm gonna do the same thing right here, because when I look, it just, like this one is shorter. Like this is the problem I have with the eyes, and I feel like this lash style accentuates it a little bit more. This eye is shorter than this eye. And so the lashes, like my lashes, I think go straighter down. So I have to like fan them up. So sometimes it looks as though I'm wearing two different lash styles because of the way that it looks. So I think I'm going to put a little bit right here and see if I can just make it a little bit more even or even looking. And I think that's the biggest thing when you start doing your lashes and you start branching out, you're going to have to find the lash map that fits best for you. And that's going to be completely different than everybody else's. So when people give their lash map, I'm always hesitant because, you know, people ask, and I'm just 12 across, but the 12 across work on my eyes, they may not work on yours. And there's a couple things like, you know, you could put a little bit longer, like I might branch out and do, you know, 12s here, 12s on the end, and 14 in the middle. So it's just one of those things, like that's why I absolutely love the DIY lashes, because they're so customizable and you can really play around and figure out your perfect eye look. And it doesn't cost you that much money. So I think that's a little bit better. I think if I just keep on going, I'll end up double stacking and then I'll have to double stack this one. So I'm just gonna leave it. So that is it. I absolutely love them. They are so, so pretty. I feel like they are less in my face. They're definitely, if you're like in a more conservative office, then I definitely think that this lash style is perfect because it's just a little oomph, but it's not like in your face, like, hey, I'm wearing false lashes or whatever. I think you could definitely get away with it. Or if you have like a big event where you don't want to look like tarantulas on your eyes, that's not a look that I'm going for. Not saying, I mean, some of the other looks that I have, you know, like the N1s, like I don't feel like they look like tarantulas on my eyes, but they are more in your face. And this is just more of a delicate kind of look. So these are really, really, really pretty. They're very fluffy, and I just can't say enough good things. Like I said, every single lash style that I try out from Linx Lashes, I'm like, this is my favorite, this is my favorite, this is my favorite. And it's a good problem to have, but it's hard because I'm like, I want to find my signature lash look, but I love all the different looks and stuff like that. So another one to buy more of because I absolutely love it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I've said so, I think in a span of probably 50 times in a minute. So I apologize. I just did it again. I apologize for that. But hopefully you guys have or enjoy this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please leave them down below. Until next time, bye.